Okay, so if you listened to Huberman's Cortisol podcast, you probably were like, damn, let me grab my notepad. I'm going to start delaying my coffee. I'm going to get morning sunlight in my eye. I'm going to take NSDR. But yet your body still isn't responding. Like, let me tell you exactly why. And again, I want to be so crystal clear here that I fucking love Huberman podcasts. Like, the science is so real. The protocols are solid. Like, there is so much value from all of his episodes. Like, I feel like this episode in particular, like, it should be a requirement to listen to. But still, there's a massive gap that nobody is addressing. And it's the exact reason why you're being so proactive with these cortisol protocols, but they're not working for you. Because I'm talking about the woman who is listening to this and who doing everything right, eating clean, working out 5 times a week. She now has her sunrise morning routine. She is delaying her coffee by 90 minutes. She has cut her evening workout. She's taking ashwagandha, doing everything that she's told to do, but yet she's still waking up with a racing heart. Energy is crashing by 2 p.m. She cannot sleep through the night even though she's exhausted, and she's gaining weight in her midsection no matter how perfect she is. Big gap here is that the episode assumes that your body can do or respond to this, but it isn't, right? So Huberman's protocols are designed to optimize a cortisol rhythm that is already capable of regulation. So sunlight should trigger your cortisol peak. Cold exposure should build stress resilience, right? These tools require your nervous system to have the capacity to regulate. But it doesn't, especially if you have adrenal fatigue, Hashimoto's, autoimmune conditions, or if your body is in just a state of chronic stress response where your HPA axis, your hypothalamus, your pituitary gland, your adrenal glands, they're all overworking or dysregulated because your body is under such a stress threat. And so that morning routine isn't going to move the needle. Because in truth, like, your cortisol isn't off because you're not doing those things. Your cortisol is actually disrupted because your body is under metabolic adaptation in a stress response in a survival mode, likely triggered by years of chronic undereating, overtraining, lack of stress resilience. And so then all of a sudden you add in cold plunges, you add in sunlight, these like stimulus on top of stimulus in a system that can't respond, like, it just doesn't move. And it's not that your body isn't regulating, it's trying to regulate, but the inputs that you're giving it aren't moving the needle, right? Again, if you are chronically under eating or stuck in metabolic adaptation and you're just trying to cherry pick these habits without addressing what's happening at a biochemical and cellular level, they don't move the needle in the way that you want. And this is a huge missing piece, because when you address the actual root, when your immune system is no longer in that threat response and your hormones can feel safe to regulate and your systems do the job that they're designed to do, like, that's when you wake up with energy that doesn't require caffeine. That's when you stop white knuckling your way through these restrictive protocols and actually see your body respond to your weight loss efforts. That's when you finally feel lean, clear, present, excited in a way that genuinely feels good.